For over 2 decades, Timo Boll has been at the top of the table tennis world. His dominance against choppers is even more outspoken, as he hasn't lost against one in God knows how long. Coincidentally, the German First Bundesliga, the league in which he is active, is arguably the best league in the world to find world-class choppers, with players like Ruben Filus, Wang Shi and Yuto Muramatsu all being active there. Therefore, you'll see a few matches come out on a yearly basis in which Timo seemingly has little to no problems with defenders, even now that he's over 40 years old. So let us take a look at how he does this. First of all, more recent matches of Timo against choppers do show some signs of him getting up there. He's not so eager to step around anymore, and he'll use his backhand a lot more than he did before. However, his matches against defenders are matches of patience, so this isn't a huge loss for him. As you see, the main strategy that he applies is to build up the rally in the middle as much as possible until the ball comes back with a little bit less quality. Once good opportunities present themselves, then he'll put more pressure on the corners. What is also very noticeable is that Timo doesn't really serve to the deep forehand, which is normally a very good strategy against choppers. I believe that is because he's not someone who tries to finish the points with 1 or 2 shots. Because you see, if you serve sharper, the opponent has to move more to this short forehand, and that might leave his or her backhand open. Again, he starts most of his rallies to the middle and awaits better opportunities to go to their corners, so I guess it's not really necessary for him to serve that sharp into the forehand. One last thing maybe is that Timo's game against choppers doesn't really allow for the other to be very aggressive themselves. Again, as I said many times, it's not easy to decide on what shot to play when the ball comes in the middle as a defender. But I think that on top of that, because his topspins come relatively short, well, his shots they don't really allow for the defender to come in with a counterspin. You see it many times how much the opponent has to move back and forth in the rally, and that even without Timo pushing the ball back short a lot. And if it does happen that Timo's opponent has the counter initiative, he tries to get out of that situation as soon as possible. And he does that by really looking up the backhand of the opponent, where they can't really take their forehand anymore. And after that, his regular game plan is set into play again. Alright guys, that was the video. I hope that you got something from this video, and I hope that you can implement some basic strategies from one of this game's greatest. And for now, I will see you next time.